Check. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I never know if I'm doing this right. Check. Somebody, oh. Alexa, play.
Fish don't fry in the kitchen. A beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. Now we're up in the big leagues. Cannot turn that back. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deal so hard in the sky. We're moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Yeah, baby. Welcome to the my home, where we listen to George Jefferson every now and then, or the Love Boat, or Three's Company. I hope y'all are good. I just got through drinking some apple cider vinegar, and it was awful. I mean, it really was. It was awful. Something's wrong with my foot, and a buddy of mine goes, "Yeah, drink apple cider vinegar." So I did. If I throw up, I'm sorry. I don't want y'all thinking that I've got the C word. It's because I drank cat piss called apple cider vinegar. Well, here we go again. She's back in town again. I'll let her back in. Yeah, and I'll lie and I'll say it's just this last time. Here we go again. My phone's gonna ring again. I'll play her fool again. One last time. Now I've been here before. I've let her walk through my door. But any fool could tell you there's no way to win. Well, my God, here we go again. I'll let her back in. I'll play her fool again, like all the times before. Well, now here I go again. Oh, I'm playing her fool again. She's gonna break my heart again. One more time. Now, come on. All right, so y'all are on here. I'm gonna, you know what? Hang on a second. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna help me. I'm gonna help me help me. Okay. Okay. Now I won't look like I'm deadgum blind. All right. So, oh, I've got all kinds of requests already. Let's see. Hello, Tom or Tina. Here's a Waylon that I don't sing often that I love. It's Waylon time. Usually it's Waylon time. My brother Eric Eldridge. Hello there, cousin. Long ago and far away, in my old beat up labor shoes, I turned the world all which way, just because you asked me to. I can to no other feel. Simple love is simple truth. There's no end to what I do, just because you asked me to. Yeah, let the world call me a fool if things ain't right with me and you. There's no end to what I do, just because you asked me to. Favorite verse right here. Knowing how much I love you, and after all that I've gone through. All right, this is one of my favorite Waylon lines ever. I got some great lines here and great lines there, but y'all know that I'm a pupil of Waylon. Check this line out. It's a simple line, but I want you to check out the meaning of it, okay? Knowing how much I love you, and after all that I've been through, it's right here. I'd even turn around and walk away from you, just because you asked me to. Yeah, let the world call me a fool if things ain't right with me and you. There's no end to what I do, just because you asked me to. I turn my back on you, just because you asked me to. Isn't that great? I asked him one time, we was in his living room. Jennifer, you may remember that. I think you and Buddy were there. And I was talking about that line, and I said, that's a tough line. He goes, yeah, that's a tough song. And I said, would you turn your back on Jesse? I don't know what gave me the nads just to ask him that, but I did. Would you turn your back on Jesse? And he goes, tough line. I said, would you? Would you turn your back on Jesse? And he said, son, I wrote that about Jesse. And I was like, oh, sorry, Moses. Hello, Moses. All right, let's see here. You won't ever be lonely. You bet. I'll go ahead and get to that one right now. Kat Atwood says, okay, in California. Got it. That's right, Kat. Thank you. My first single, my first number one's right here. Well, life may not always go your way, and every once in a while you might have a bad day, but I promise you now, you won't ever be lonely. Yeah, now the sky turns dark and everything might go wrong, but you can run to me. Yeah, and I'll leave the light on. I promise you now that you won't ever be lonely. Yeah, now for as long as I live, you know there'll always be just one place you belong, here beside me. Yeah, my heart and soul, baby, you own me. I promise you now, you won't ever be lonely. Yeah, now it's still gonna snow, it's still gonna rain, and the wind's gonna blow on a cold winter day. But I promise you now, yeah, you won't ever be lonely. I've got you safe from that world. Yeah, you're out in my arms. No, there ain't no letting go. Oh, now baby, here's where it starts. I promise you now, I still think Billy Dean is homely. Oh, now here's my shoulder you can cry on, and a love you can rely on. For as long as I live, yeah, there'll always be a place you belong, right here by Chris Kahn and me. Yeah, now heart and soul. Ah, baby, you own me. Yeah, you own me. Is your name really Rebecca Lynn? Boy, I bet you love Brian White, don't you? Well, I promise you now, you won't ever be lonely. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. All right, so as I'm tuning this old guitar back up, there was a girl, I guess, I'm sure she's a girl, come strolling through there. It said her name was Rebecca Lynn. Honey, if you ain't met Brian White, you're like both of y'all are missing out if you ain't met Brian White. Let's see, maybe for the you're the always so entertaining. Oh, thank you. I just ain't lonely. Hello there, Brother Reese. Man, I got some dear brother. I got Eric Eldridge and John Reese. I just saw John night before last. I don't know why my guitar's going through a fit right now, but nothing but a thing, baby, nothing but a thing. Steve, all right, so I didn't see what Steve wrote, but you know, you're a good father. I don't know you're a good father. I'm glad this makes your Mondays. Some Kenny Chesney. Andy G wants some Kenny Chesney. Well, my suggestion to Andy G is ask Kenny Chesney to do this. Let's see, please sing my favorite song dedicated to your brother. Everything I do is dedicated to my brother. I don't really know which song we're talking about. Sing If Heaven. All right, maybe that's what you're talking about is If Heaven. Yep, I can do If Heaven. Hello to Columbia. Is that Columbia, Louisiana? Hello there, 165 South. The greatest speed trap in the world is right below Columbia, Louisiana. What's the name of that little town right before you get to Alexander or Pineville? Oh, God. The last time I went through there, I got a ticket. If heaven was an hour, it would be twilight, when the fireflies start their dancing on the lawn. The supper's on the stove, and I see Ben Jordan's watching. Everybody's working day is done. Ben, I need you, you and Matt. If heaven was a town, that'd be my town, on a summer day in 1985. Hello back to Canada. Everything I wanted was still out there waiting, and everyone I've loved is still alive. So don't cry a tear for me now, baby. There comes a time we all must say goodbye. Don't cry a tear for me now, baby. If that's what heaven's made of, you know I ain't afraid to die. If heaven was a pie, well, that pie would be my mama's strawberry pie, so cool and sweet and heavy on my tongue. Yeah, not just one bite would satisfy all my hunger, and there'd always be enough for everyone. If heaven was a town, that'd be my town, on a summer day in 1985. Hello, Sterlington. Everything I wanted was still out there waiting on me, and everyone I've loved we're still alive. So don't cry a tear for me now, baby. There comes a time we all must say goodbye. Don't cry a tear for me now, baby. If that's what heaven's made of, you know I ain't afraid to die. If that's what heaven's made of, you know I ain't afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. Man, I'm seeing so many good familiar faces and names here from, man, I've got, I think Joe Smith. I saw that, and I saw, is it Shals? Heather, is that you? Are you going by Lauren Shals now? I don't know. But anyway, Tigner, no, I don't think it's Georgetown. Keep going. What's right above Pineville, Louisiana? The worst speed trap in the world. It was on 2020 one time. When I got pulled over there, the cop walked up laughing. You know it's bad when the cop walks up giggling. It's 65, so your cruise is on 70, and right when you come over a hill, there's the speed limit sign that says 45 or 35. Well, unless you know exactly what you're doing, you're going to get caught by the man right there. He don't give you any grace. I can't remember the name of that town. All right, I had a brother artist dare me on something. I'm fixing to play some Cool in the Gang. All right, I'm not going to tell you what the bet's over. Is it Allah? No, it's more closer to Pineville. It's not Allah. Allah is where the National Guard is that me and Trey Boyd joined. No, it's right next to Pineville. All right. We have a bet going that I would not sing any Cool in the Gang. Man, don't dare me on nothing. Cherish the love we have. We must cherish the life we live. Cherish the love. Cherish the life. Cherish the love we have. Check it out. I often pray before I lay down by your side. If you receive your calling before I wake, could I make it through the night? I can't believe I'm singing Cool in the Gang. Cherish the love we have. We must cherish the life we live, hand in hand. Do it now. Cherish the love, cherish the love. Cherish the life, cherish the life. Cherish the love we have. We must cherish the life, hand in hand. Do it now. Cherish the love, cherish the love, cherish the life, cherish the love. Believe it or not, me and my brother Mason had that cassette tape, and we listened to that Cool in the Gang. Was that on Misled? Was that the name of the album? I'm misled. All right, so I did sing, on the record, I did sing me some Cool in the Gang. All right, so I want to play Hello There from Alabama. All right, so I think Sue is saying I need to stick with country. All right, so here's a song that they just released. We did a project for the military, and it's TAPS. Now, TAPS is giving to, it's strictly to the families of the people of that have died in action, okay? So TAPS is sending out checks to families, moms, dads, wives, whoever. Anyway, a bunch of us, Vince Gill, a bunch of us was on it, doing our own songs, and I'm not real sure. Look it up. I'm not real sure. I can't remember. If I wasn't right here trying to do something live, I'd remember what the name of the album was. But Mine was about a guy named Josh out of California, and the dog, Sirius was the dog. He went over to Afghanistan and died saving the dog's life. And so I sang that song, and it's called Canine Brother, and I want to sing it for you real quick. Well, lo and behold, I just found out that was all done during the winter, fall and winter, us recording the song. Well, I met the family, and we had a big thing here, and they're going to release this song. So I'm going to try my best. I've never done this before. This is the first time, and if I stop, it's an emotional song, but I can't believe I was flabbergasted when I found out that this was their first single that they're releasing. Everybody on there singing. This is the single they're releasing. It's called Canine Brother, and it's by me. By me, Billy Dean. No, I'm thinking. No, it's by me, Brian White. Rebecca Lynn, you better call Brian. I'm going to give you, I will find a way to get in touch with you and give you Brian White's number. All right, so here is Canine Brother. Well, Josh was a young boy when the Twin Towers fell. He heard faithful stories that his family would tell. He swore right then and there, out of respect, that he'd risk his life to serve and protect. Well, his mama told him not to leave the nest. When he chose the Marines, God, he chose the best. 4 years later, in Afghanistan, his frontline partner was a dog and not a man. Now his canine brother still walks this earth, still sniffing out bombs, planting in the dirt, in a fight for freedom that'll never die. His canine brother is missing him tonight. On night patrol, on that fateful day, they came to a stream along the way. He picked up the canine partner and threw him across. A few steps later, one life was saved, one life was lost. Now his canine brother still walks this earth. He's still sniffing out bombs, planting in the dirt. They fight for freedom that'll never die. His canine brother is still missing him tonight. And those Marines who were right there with them said he was a lion among men, a brother, a warrior, and a dog's best friend. His canine brother still walks this earth, still sniffing out bombs, planting in the dirt, in a fight for freedom that'll never die. Josh's canine brother is missing him tonight. Is missing him. Whoa, missing him tonight. Missing him tonight. Ah. That's the first time I've ever sang that song acoustically. I hope you like it. It's called K9 Brother. Look it up. It's not K and 9. I don't think it is. I think it's C-A-N-N, you know, the actual word. I hope y'all like that. That is that's an emotional song. I got to meet the family and sang it to them. When we had this big, it was an album release party, and most of them, they just showed the video. We all of us did videos for it, but they got me to actually sing it live. And Josh's mama was right there, and her brother. And man, that was tough. It was very emotional. And come to find out, I didn't realize this until then. All right, so the canine dog, Sirius, I think is his name. It's either Sirius or Cyrus. Cyrus or Sirius. But so that's the German Shepherd, and I got to see all kinds of pictures of Josh and the German Shepherd. Well, come to find out, he stayed active with someone else and kept sniffing out bombs and this and that. And then when it was time for him to semi-retire, guess who got him? Josh's family. Man, isn't that great? Way out in California, Josh's family wanted that dog. So that dog is alive and well right now in Josh's mom's living room. Probably chewing on a bone, trying to sniff out a bomb somewhere in the carpet. Isn't that a great story? That is so it's just a moving story. It's hard to do that without getting water-eyed, isn't it? Okay, so I had a request for Hank Williams. While I'm trying to do this with dry eyes. Hello from PA. Well, hello PA. I'm glad you like it, Lyle Griggs. Me and you, Ken. Later, Tick. How about you want some Hank Williams Sr.? I'll give you a Hank Williams. Elijah was a wooden Indian standing over by the door. Fell in love with a Choctaw maiden over in the Georgia store. Elijah, standing there never shows a sign, 'cause his heart is made of an only mind. Oh, Elijah wore his Sunday feathers and he carried his old black hawk. Maiden wore her beads and braids and hopes and days on. Elijah, yeah, standing there lonesome as can be. Lord, just wishing he was still an old pine tree. Oh, Elijah, you ain't never got a kiss. Oh, Elijah, you don't know what you missed. Is it any wonder that your face is red? Elijah, you poor old wooden head. Well, and then one day a wealthy customer bought the Indian maid. Took her off so far away and oh, Elijah stayed. Elijah, oh, yeah, now standing there lonesome as can be, wishing he was still an old pine tree. Oh, now poor old Elijah, you ain't never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah, Lord, you don't know what you missed. Is it any wonder that your face is red? Elijah, you poor old wooden head. That's the Hank Williams Sr. song of the week. Yeah, I got you on this I gotta say. She thinks I walk on water. She thinks I hung the moon. Somebody just said you could sing my name. Well, who was it? If you text it again, I'll get it. I'll put your name in it. Listening for, oh, okay, all right. She thinks I walk on water. She thinks I hung the moon. She tells me every morning they just don't make men like you. She thinks I've got it together, and she swears I'm as tough as nails. But I don't have the heart to tell her that she don't know me that well. She don't know how much I need her. She don't I'd fall apart. Without her kiss, without her touch, without her faithful love and arms. She don't know that it's all about her. She don't know I can't live without her. She's my world, my everything. And she thinks she needs me. Sometimes she cries on my shoulder when she's lying next to me. But she don't know that when I hold her, that she's really holding me. She's holding me. She don't know how much I need her. She don't know I'd fall apart without her kiss, without her touch, without her faithful love and arms. She don't know that it's all about her. Don't know I can't live without her. She's my world, my everything. And she thinks she needs me. She thinks I walk on water. She thinks I hum the moon. All right, there we go. All right, anybody got any requests before I start into another request from me? I know a lot of y'all have requested some of my brother's songs. Lisa Del Angelo. Her name is Lisa Del Angelo. She's somebody that everyone needs to know. Yeah, her name is Lisa Del Angelo. I met her 1 minute ago. All right, so here's I tell you what, I'm gonna do one that everybody's heard someone like me. I'm gonna do Me on His Mind. Well, there's things in my life. This is my brother's song. That actually the last song he recorded. I'm sorry, not recorded, never recorded. The last song he wrote. I remember walking in late one night, and this was about 2 weeks before Mason passed. And he was in his, Mason was in his underwear and his cowboy hat. And Mason would do that. He would wear his cowboy hat with his underwear, and that would be it. Maybe a sock. One time he had on one sock, not two. Anyway, he said, I just wrote a song. And luckily, thank God, he had a tape recorder. And he pushed record while he sang me this. I remember standing right there, fully dressed, looking at my brother in his cowboy hat and underwear. And a year later, I came across that cassette. And I learned it. Well, there's things in my life I wish I could do again. All the wrong things I've done and all the times I've sinned. I wish I could take all this old pain and throw it in the wind. But there is one thing that's been taught to me and you. That's the hell and the sorrow that Jesus went through. No, I was not the one the day they crucified, but I'm the reason he died. And I'm so glad that he was the one that died for all the things I've done. And every minute, every hour that goes by, well, my Jesus has me on his mind. Well, I can call myself great and say everything's all right. Well, I can walk out on this stage and I can have my name in lights. But when I hear his name, well, God, I fall on my knees, 'cause I realize who's the king. Yeah. I'm so glad that he was the one that died for all the things I've done. And every minute, Lord, every second that goes by, oh, my Jesus, he has me on his mind. God, I'm on his mind. Is that not a song? A 21-year-old boy wrote that. A 21-year-old boy. I'm 46. It's hard to imagine that I'm more than twice as old as Mason. That's hard. He's always going to be my big brother, you know. And I know y'all feel the same way about loved ones you've lost, you know. It's hard to imagine them older. They'll always be a step ahead of you, or however young they were when they died. Mason, you know, in one aspect he'll always be 21, but in another aspect he'll always be older than me. A 21-year-old boy wrote that song. That is quite something else. I know Mom and Terry right now are smiling. That was sweet, sweet, sweet. Thanks, John. Well, I like blue eyes. Hang on. My guitar's acting up a little bit. I like blue eyes. Hers are green. Not like the woman I see in my dreams. Her hair's not quite as long as I had planned. Be still, gotcha. 5'3", sure ain't tall. Not the girl I pictured at all. With those paint by number fantasies I've had. And so it took me by complete surprise. My heart got lost in those deep green eyes. She's not at all what I was looking for. She's more, yes, she's more than I dreamed of, more than any man deserves. Hey, I could never ask for more than a love like hers. So it took me by complete surprise. My heart got lost in those deep green eyes. She's not at all what I was looking for. 'Cause she's more. that song there was one of, not the first, but one of the first songs that I recorded. And Rob Crosby wrote that. I hope. Hey, thank y'all. I know Lisa. I keep looking at Lisa Bolt, and I keep. That's the tip jar thing. I appreciate y'all tipping, and I'm speaking for every artist. I ain't just speaking for me. I'm speaking for everybody, for every artist I know, because we don't know when we're gonna play a show again. That's weird. Yes, I did record that song. That is on the Naked. Mason's song is on Naked. That's my acoustic album that I did. All right, bud, I'll do Old Rugged Cross. The last of the guests are leaving. There's a bottle of red wine still breathing out on the patio. What do you say we go out there and kill it and finish off the rest of this evening under a blanket of stars? Lie down in the yard and not go anywhere. I just want to lie there and be still, be still. The world can wait till morning. It's time we spent some time ignoring responsibilities. I don't ever want to think about tomorrow, so let's just let it go and be still, be still. Sometimes you gotta unwind, give yourself some downtime just to keep your sanity. Baby, take your deep breath, me and you motionless, nowhere else I'd rather be. But be still, just be still. Just be still. Yeah, hope you liked it. Well, I'm glad you liked my voice there, Jill Kilgore. I knew Merle Kilgore. I don't know if you were kin to Merle Kilgore or not. That was Hank Jr.'s manager. It was so. Speaking of Hank Jr., somebody had sent something through Facebook saying, "You remember me? My name is something, I can't remember her name, but she was a nurse for the Monroe, Louisiana doctor." And me and Hank went and did a show at the Monroe, Louisiana Civic Center one time, and I had something going on, and I needed a steroid shot, and I don't do shots, and I passed out, and she was dead. She put this in this letter saying, "You passed out, and when you woke up, you were so embarrassed you gave all of us backstage passes and tickets because you were so embarrassed." And I thought, yeah, I did all that so you'd never mention it again, and here you are writing me about it. You're not keeping up on your end there, lady friend. All right. This is for my mama. if you'd not have fallen, I'd not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. I patched up your broken wings. I hung around for a while, trying to keep your spirits up, getting your fever down. Well, I knew someday, yep, Roger and George are here. I knew someday you'd fly away. 'Cause love's the greatest healer. Yeah, mama, to be found, to be found. So leave me if you need to, but I'll always remember you're my angel, flying too close to the ground. Yeah, fly on past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up, yeah, than, woman, you see me down. You leave me if you need to, oh my, my, my. I'll always remember you're my angel, flying too close to the ground, to the ground, to the ground. That's for you, Mama, over there in Monroe, Louisiana. Shreveport, Bienjabayo. You see, I took a little trip in my old rolled down to Louisiana swamp to Bienjabayo. Yeah, the prettiest sight I ever did see was the Cajun girls and the moss in the trees. Crawfish a bowling on an open fire, Cajun fiddle and a steel guitar. Yeah, now people are coming from a near and a far to drink their tea from an old fruit jar. My sweetheart of Bienjabayo, got a hold of my heart. Alexa, hush. Got a hold of my... Alexa, stop. Got a hold of my heart and she won't let go. I think about her from dusk till dawn. Lips are sweeter than honey in the comb. I'd fight an alligator, but wait, don't you know, for my sweetheart of Bienjabayo. Her brown eyes sparkled and her hair was long. I asked her to dance to a Cajun song. Well, you know my heart was a fire and a running wild. I never had seen such a pretty smile. So what's your name, honey? I gotta go, my sweetheart of Bienjabayo. Daylights are coming and I gotta know, back up the river in my old Kia roll. Yeah, she's my sweetheart of Bienjabayo. Got a hold of my heart, won't let go. Think about her from dusk till dawn. Lips are sweeter than honey in a comb. I fight an alligator all the way, don't you know, my sweetheart of Bienjabayo. I ain't sang that song since Adolf Hitler was a corporal. I don't believe I have. I'm trying to read. Oh, you want to hear Blues Train? Well, all right, let me do Rugged Cross real quick. On a hill, far away, stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. I love that old cross. were the dearest and best. Well, for a world full of sinners was slain, I'll cherish that old rugged cross. My trophies. Well, you know I'll cling to that old rugged cross. And someday I'll change it for a crown. I heard Buck Owens sing that one time in a acoustic. It wasn't just his big band; he was singing acoustic. Man, whoa, that was big. Hearing Buck Owens, and so because of that, I've always wanted to hear Yoakum. I've always wanted to hear Yoakum sing "Old Rugged Cross." I can't remember what somebody just. Yeah, I'm sure Jason Crabtree can sing it. Yeah, I'm sure he's some Vern. Is it raining at your house? Like it's raining in mine. Do you miss me like I miss you? Is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings? 'Cause you think I'm on the line. Is it raining at your house like it's raining at mine? Yeah, now does it thunder, thunder and lightning, even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house like it's raining at mine? Well, hello, Cheryl from Bedford Ranch. I miss you guys, man. I wish I was there right now doing this from there. The prettiest spot on earth is right where you're at there, Cheryl from Bedford Ranch. Okay, so I'm glad y'all like that song. Yeah, that's a great song. Okay, so is there anybody? You got to realize. I think I figured it out. I think I figured this out. I'm on a delay. Y'all are sending this, and I'm not picking it up for like 15 seconds. That's why I never know if I'm doing this right till I hit live 15 seconds later. So right now, I think y'all are real time, and I'm real time, but my comments aren't real time. I'm seeing y'all 15 seconds later. Is there anyone out there, and I'll tell them to shut up. Don't worry, it ain't up. I mean, it's not up to me, it's up to you guys. Hi, Holly. Okay. Is there anybody that wants to hear George and Roger? Because I did hear them earlier today working something up. But that's up to y'all. They can play later when we're off live. I'm going to hear them no matter what. Okay, so let's see. West Virginia. Sometimes I feel like an old bottle of wine. It's aging and waiting on its time. Lost in some cellar, stuck in a stash. Ain't nobody ever gonna feel nobody's glass. Ronald, you want to hear George and Roger? Alone and forgotten, left along the wayside, abandoned and betrayed. It's almost like we never happened. You moved on with your life as if it wasn't love we made. Sometimes I feel like I've been thrown away. I've been thrown away. Haven't sang that song in a while. Okay. Kevin, you're wanting to hear, let me say, okay, so Roger and Kevin have said they want to hear Roger and, okay, Denise, you want to hear Bring It On Joy? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what we're doing. I heard them arguing. Here's what's so sweet. You know, when couples, you know, they get close enough when, not couples, but, you know, when friends get so connected that they start arguing. I heard earlier, they've gotten so close they're starting to argue. All right, Cindy. So I heard them arguing, and Roger was upset that they ain't been doing any Pink Floyd songs. So George finally gave in. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard them arguing. And I wasn't trying to say anything to them at all. I just acted like I didn't hear anything. So Roger, George, y'all come on in here. It's time. Yes, we're live again. Okay, so I think they worked up a Pink Floyd song. Okay. Okay. This is going to be... The lunatics are on the grass. The lunatics are on the grass, playing games, daisy chains and laughs. We've got to keep the loonies on the path. George, it's time for you to sing, George. I know this is your first time to sing Pink Floyd, but George, you can do it.
Yeah. Lord, the lunatic is in my hall. Lord, the lunatic is in the halls. Their folded faces pressed against the floor, and every day the paper boy brings more.
Yes, that's great, George. George, sing the bloody chorus.
Yeah. Lord, and if the dam breaks open many years too soon, Lord, Lord, and if there is no room upon the hill, sing it, Roger.
And if your head explodes from dark forebodings too, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. That was good, George. The lunatic is in my head. The lunatic is in my head. You raise the blade, you make the change, you rearrange me till I'm sane. George, go ahead.
Wow. I never sing any damn British rock songs.
Well, I've never sang any bloody honky-tonk songs either if it wasn't for you, but we do it together, don't we? Sing it, George. You raise the blade, you raise the chain, you rearrange me, don't say.
Yeah, Lord, you lock the door. Yeah, you throw away the key. Roger, there's someone in my head, but it's not me.
Sing it, George. If the thunder... No, I'm sorry, that was Roger.
Lord, if there's thunder and lightning in your ears, you stop and no one seems to hear. Roger.
And if the band you're in starts playing different tunes, I'll see you on the dark side of the moon. Georgia, that wasn't bad at all. George, are you having a good time?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So that was today's. That was this week's George and Roger. And believe it or not, Roger talked George into singing some Pink Floyd. That's the first time. Usually it's Roger singing George Jones. I'll if there's any requests before I close this thing out, y'all need to get it. I think, like I said, I think I'm 15 seconds behind y'all. Sing "You're the One." You're the one. You're the One by Yoakum? There's several You're the Ones. You're the one. You're the one that made me cry. Is that the one you're talking about? You're the one. Laughed at me when he said goodbye. Yeah, you're the one. You're the one that made me blue. Now how's it feel, now that you're the one it's happening to? All right, Lee, I'll give you, yes, I will do this after the corona is over, because you know why? I hate to leave George and Roger. Roger Waters and George Jones have been my lifeline through all of this. All right, Robin, I'll give you Practice Life. Lee, here's your Keith Whitley. Well, if you drive around back in our old hometown, I wonder, do you think of me? When you drive by two schools, do you remember two fools? I wonder, do you ever think of me? And the classes we miss, caused by a kiss. I can tell you that I've never felt like that since. But then on graduation, drifted away. I wonder, do you ever think of me? Well, I don't know if you would, but I'd go back if I could, 'cause I still love you. Do you ever think of me? All right, Robin. There's 60 hours on this time clock, and it's only Thursday night. His kids are growing up without him, and he's about to lose his wife. Yes, so he puts down the papers and he picks up the phone. He says, son, tell your mama, tell her I'm a-coming home. It ain't no practice life. We only get one shot. Our love ain't threw away. It's all we've got. Yeah, now nobody goes practice life. Yeah, now so much to do, with so little time. Whoa, the clock on the wall is gonna rob us all blind. This ain't no practice life. We only get one shot. Whoa, my love ain't throwaway. That's all we've got. Yeah, and I know body goes around twice. This ain't no practice life. This ain't no practice life. You're welcome, Robin. Just a Kentucky girl, Mary. Okay. Let's see. How about a Kentucky girl? Are you lonesome tonight, Kentucky girl? Do you still miss me? Or does that old moon shine on the bluegrass as bright as it did on the night that you first kissed me? I think that's an E, maybe. Well, I'm far away from, oh, Kentucky tonight, and my blue-eyed girl, dark-eyed. This is probably my favorite Sparks song. Okay, here we go. I'm far away from, oh, Kentucky tonight, and my dark-eyed girl. She waits, I know, but I'm heading home now, in the silvery moonlight with open arms. She waits, I know, oh, Kentucky girl. Are you lonesome tonight, Kentucky girl? Do you still miss me? Does that old moon shine on the bluegrass as bright as it did on the night that you first kissed me? All right, I'm fixing to call her quits. Hello, Jersey girl. Hello, Arkansas girl. Conway Twitty, yeah, I'll sing some Conway next time. I think I'm fixing to. Randy Travis. What was the one that Paul Overstreet wrote? Heck, half his career. But what was the one? There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Well, that just hit me as I was leaving. There's no place like home. I tell you what, my favorite, and I sing it all the time, but I'll wait till next week, is the one about his granddad. I thought he walked on water. I'll wait and sing it next week. Happy late Mother's Day, everybody. I posted a post for my mama, and I kind of added anybody that's a mother out there. I added y'all watching. So, Miss Karen Vincent, I see her on there. Happy Mother's Day. A mom is more special than anything in the universe. My mom is. She built my mama. Been through a whole lot of ups and downs, and man, I love them all. The downs have made me who I am, just like the ups have. I am rich and I'm blessed. And after all of that, my mama was the biggest molder and shaper of me that taught me this. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Arrows fly by me, but I shall not be moved. Arrows fly by me, but I shall not be moved like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Y'all, I'm anchored in Jehovah. I shall not be moved.
I'm anchored in Jehovah. I shall not be moved like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Well, now y'all hum this. Hum it right with me right now to get the melody, and then sometime tomorrow, do me a favor, sing it. The lyrics are simple. Hum it with me to get the melody. And I challenge y'all, so this is my commission to y'all. Y'all have a commission to me to do this every Monday. I have a commission for y'all. Tomorrow, sometime in your mind or in the car or whenever, sing this song. Hum it with me right now to get the melody. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved like a tree that's planted by the water. I shall not be moved. I'll be talking to y'all later on through Facebook. I'll see y'all right back here in my living room next Monday. God bless y'all. See you soon. Come on. Come on.